All right, Andrew here with Astro Trends, bringing you your GameStop update on June 21st, Monday. Um, if you're new to the channel, what we do is we combine astrological forecasting with traditional trend analysis to predict price movements in crypto and stock markets. So let's get into the chart here. Things have been playing out since last week, pretty much as we expected. Looks like today we're falling through this upper trend line. We're going to make a touch on this lower one here. Which is all the better. So the lower the low you make, the higher the high you'll make as well. Give you that strong foundation to make impulse waves from. Not much new to say about the chart here. I don't use Fibonacci a lot in these videos, but this just gives us a little bit more confirmation of what we're seeing here. So this is a corrective Fibonacci alignment here. And we're seeing the 0.382 ratio coincide pretty much perfectly with this lower trend line here. So that just gives us a little more confirmation, a little more confidence in that support area. So feeling pretty good about that. If we were to fall below that, which I'm not expecting at all, drop in some possible lower lines of support here. Got some bounces there. Maybe some support and resistance there. But see this line is below the 200 moving average, so I wouldn't expect us to fall through the 200 either. There's nothing bearish about this trend here. It's looking pretty good, and the Astro indicators are strong as well. Not financial advice as always, but let's take a look at the astrology. So I'll back it up to market hours. Not much going on today. We squared Sun and Uranus, talked about that in our last update. A little volatility there. Nothing too exciting. We're squaring Mars by sign as well. And then moving into tomorrow, we are forming a sextile to Mercury, which is nice but not very strong. Squaring Venus and moving into an opposition with Saturn. So the square to Venus is bullish for price action, Venus being indicative of a value, and we have that Jupiter conjunction, which is indicative of the overall bullish cycle we're going through with GameStop and the whole short squeeze. But then this opposition to Saturn. Saturn is often a bearish signal. It has to do with signifies restrictions, limitations, that sort of thing. But in this context, squaring Venus, the healthy chart price action we're seeing, I'm more inclined to see it in the light of support indicator. So we're seeing the limitation in downward movement here. We're seeing it as a support indicator on this lower trend line is the way I'm reading it. And all indications are pretty consistent from trend analysis to the astrology. I'm feeling pretty confident about it. And moving into Wednesday, then we're approaching this Pluto conjunction. Everything else is looking pretty good. We got the Sun in Cancer now, so we're going to be closing in on Jupiter. At the same time, Venus is closing in on that Mercury opposition, as we talked about in previous updates. So if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Leave us a comment below about maybe some other assets you'd like us to analyze.